Hi, I'm Danny, and today I'm reviewing this bad boy. Roll the intro. Today we're taking a look at this foldable Wi-Fi FPV drone with 2 megapixel adjustable camera. The wings fold like so, and we also have foldable landing gear. Pretty cool, huh? So this is going to set you back around £40, free shipping to the UK. This might vary in your country. You might want to check import duties and tax, but for me, pretty cheap. I think for that price point you can't really go wrong, but it's not perfect. I'm going to go into some details of some issues I had, some feedback, some pros and cons, but for the price point I think this is really good. I'll be showing you some video and photo samples from the camera in just a second. First we're going to talk about some of my dislikes with the drone, but let's remember the price point. Nothing's going to be perfect at the price point we're talking for this drone. So some things I didn't like: I find that the drone in general feels pretty flimsy. I mean, they have to be really light to be able to fly properly, but this one in particular, the wings, the plastic just feels very cheap. Now I don't really have a lot to compare this to, except a Vizio drone, which I'll be talking about in another video, but that's one thing. The controller, also the same thing. The controller feels very cheap, but it does work, it does the job. That's a minor complaint. I like the chip clip, holds the phones great. This will be perfect for really big phones. It's pretty strong. 4 AA batteries on the back. This can also easily be removed, and there's this little cover. There you go. Okay, here's some footage of me taking the drone out of this little case and just quickly setting it up, just so you can get a quick idea of its size and how easy it is to unfold. It's pretty easy, as you can see. And then I just pair the controller. Okay, so for my initial camera test, the drone is just on the ground and you can see me walking into frame, just to get an idea of what it looks like without any movement, and then also 2 photographs and some more footage of the drone. I'm holding it at the moment, just turning it, so again you can get an idea of the video quality without any of that shake from the flight. And then another clip of some people walking by, so you can get an idea of the frame rate. And finally, some footage of me flying. The video quality again was pretty good. You will see quite a noticeable shaking of the camera. I'm pretty sure this is due to the camera being adjustable. It just shakes around slightly in flight. You even see when the drone is flying steady, there's still, the shake is still there. This footage was taken from the Lake District on a mountain, so some great views. So some other issues that I had was on the controller. If you push the right stick in, this appears to kill the motors, which I think I managed to accidentally do while I was flying the drone, which I haven't experienced with other drones before, which is a little bit strange to me, to have a button that actually kills the motors. At one point I was flying the drone, it had low battery and it just fell out the sky. Luckily it didn't fall fast enough to break it, but the lights on the bottom, they're not very bright compared to some other drones that I've used, so that wasn't great. So The altitude hold on the drone, a little bit finicky. I often found that when I tried to bring it down to land, it didn't want to go near the ground. And then the other problem I had is I couldn't get the landing mode to work. I could get the drone to take off. I could spin up the motors, but I couldn't get the landing feature to work. Taking off worked okay, but again, the altitude hold, it worked fairly well, but I just found it was a little bit hit and miss. Unfortunately, I can't show you any footage of the drone flying. I've only got sample video. The reason I can't show any footage of the drone flying is because unfortunately it's dead. So I'm not sure why this happened, but I landed the drone after flying it for a little while, and it appeared only one of the motors was working. I just assumed this was because the battery was low, so I charged up the battery, I tried again, and only one of the motors works. It's a bit of a shame. I've read on the forums a few people have had problems with these drones with the motors burning out, so it's not a great sign, but maybe this is just bad luck, or I've used it incorrectly. I can't say for sure, but that's something to be aware of. So overall, would I recommend you buy this drone? I would say yes. All things considered, I think for what you pay, you get a lot for your money. There may be drones out there that do it better, but for what I've seen and used from this drone, I think it's good. Even the problem that I've had with the motors, hopefully this is just a problem with my unit, but I will be sending it back. So I will definitely give it a yes for a buy. Thanks for watching, guys. More videos coming soon. If you like the video, please leave a comment, like the video, and the button at the bottom right of your screen, you can click on that to subscribe for more videos.